Leo, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of December 4th to the 10th, 2023. First card out for you is the Mountain. Climbed the mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Sorry. The song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac may resonate with you at this time. I love that song. It makes me cry every time I hear it. Oh man, I got a little sad before your reading, and it's interesting because the Mountain card isn't even bad. But this is just an intuitive feeling that I'm getting, Pisces, where it's like you worked really hard to achieve certain dreams, certain goals, build a certain relationship. And for some reason, I'm feeling this melancholy. And it's interesting because they're in the mountain. So I feel like you actually are reaching some goals, some dreams, some wishes. But it's like you're really feeling the passing of time and yourself maturing and thinking back on your life. So it's weird. There's a weird energy in the air this week. Really great week for goal accomplishments. The number 33 is sticking out here. Repeating threes represent growth, creative growth, and expansion in all areas, business, life, personal goals, maturity, your relationships. You're really maturing, you're achieving, and what you've worked hard for is paying off for you. So it's kind of interesting that there's this feeling of I don't even know, melancholy almost, just looking back at the past and looking at your present life. And this may be a scenario where you wanted something really badly and then now you've achieved it, but it didn't make all your problems go away. You're not as happy as you thought you would be. A lot of us convince ourselves, once I get that marriage, once I get that relationship, once I get that raise, once I get that job, once I have my own house, then I'll be happy. Once I have money, then I'll be happy. But the root of the unhappiness isn't necessarily in the lack of things or accomplishments, but it's something within yourself that needs to see the present moment clearly and be grateful for everything that exists right here in the present moment. Even if you have nothing, you have something, okay? Be grateful for your toothpaste, your roof, your bed. Even if you're out on the streets, there's something that you can be grateful for. The shoes on your feet, the coat that you have, the bathroom you have access to. There's always something to be grateful for, no matter what your life circumstances are. And so I do see the message from Spirit to tune into that gratitude a little bit more. Your major arcana card this week is the Hierophant. This represents having a teacher or some sort of marriage, some sort of partner who's helping facilitate your growth in life. And the Hierophant always makes me think of how relationships are oftentimes our biggest healers. Also, I'm noticing the number 5 here. Whenever a number on a card comes out in a reading and that number is taking place this week, like December 5th, it makes me think of that particular day and how that may be a very significant day for your growth, development, and just a lot going on. So pay attention to what happens on Tuesday of this week. There may be some big shifts and changes. I'm seeing some of you may take on an apprentice or teach someone something in the workplace, or you may be going through some sort of training yourself. This could also talk about going to school, learning a new subject, or even it's not like self-teaching. I feel like you're going to find some sort of mentor to teach you something, to become better at something. Even if you just get a really good self-help book, that author is sort of acting as a spiritual leader, a teacher. And I'm seeing thought-provoking information coming up here. So there could be a book or a podcast that you're listening to. Some sort of concept is introduced to you that changes the way that you perceive reality. So that's very fascinating. And we have truth coming out. The truth will set you free. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. Beautiful affirmation to say to yourself this week. All right, we're gonna get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Good Tarot to further clarify this week ahead for you, Pisces. First card out is the 4 of Water in reverse. Yeah, this is that feeling I was feeling, like just like meh, you know, like when will my happiness come? When will my soulmate come? When will my money, my success, my health, my whatever, insert whatever, when will it come? That's sort of the message behind the 4 of Cups, and the universe is already offering you happiness and what you seek right here in the present moment. But here's the thing, guys. The reason why being in a state of gratitude will manifest things so much faster for you is because being grateful requires you to be in the present moment. And when you're in that present moment state, you will see the opportunities right here in front of you right now in the present moment. You will take advantage of them. You will grow from them and with them. And then things move a lot faster. So I'm again coming back to that need to find gratitude right here in the present moment. We have the Tower coming out in reverse. Now this has been coming out in reversed for a lot of signs, especially for the December readings. Oh my gosh, this card came out for almost everyone. So there may be some sudden truths, sudden truths coming to light, especially with the Truth card here. It feels like the truth of a situation is really like coming in strongly. I am seeing here some of you may be getting some truths coming in when it comes to your health or someone else's health. Okay, getting like a diagnosis of some sort. I'm seeing a vision of that for some of you. I'm seeing here truths about certain relationships in your life are coming through as well, and you're getting to the heart of the matter there. And I'm also just seeing like truths when it comes to your path in life, and it feels like sudden communication is coming in, or like suddenly you may realize that a certain path that you wanted was not built off of a healthy foundation. So continuing down that path may not be possible. I feel like that's always the message with the Tower, whether it's upright or reversed. It's showing that something that you hope to build up and maybe have built up was not long lasting. It's unable to be sustained. So there's going to be a truth coming in about that. That may be a little shocking for you this week. I'm just being honest. Okay, so you may hear like about something that is not working, or you know, the damages. You're just getting, you know, to the truth of the matter, the heart of the matter. We have the 9 of Fire in reversed. Okay. Walls seem to be up a little bit. You're in a strong position. You want to defend what you got. I'm seeing here a specific message as well as not wanting to dip into your savings, but something like I don't know why I'm seeing for some of you, there may be like an unexpected like payment that you need to make. Like for example, like let's just say your car is at the shop, and this week you may be hearing the truth of the matter, the truth of your car, and there may be like an expense that you need to pay with it, and you're like, man, I really don't want to dip into my savings, but like what can I do, you know? So I'm seeing like a bit of defensiveness, or like trying to figure out a different way to make things work without like, you know, having to get rid of everything that you've built up for yourself. Does that make sense? So I'm seeing here some debating. There may be some budgeting, talks of finances for some of you. I don't know. It feels very interesting. Like I don't want to expel everything that I worked so hard for just because this sudden thing pops up. I definitely want to recommend to you guys, save your money. Do not spend all of your money right now. Like make sure you have an emergency savings fund, or like build one up, because I'm not predicting that there's going to be like an emergency that happens and you're going to need that money, but it's like just the security of it, you know. 9 of Wands in reversed shows that upright, it shows that security of like, you know, protecting yourself. In reversed, this is a message of like, this week, you know, the money you make sure that you save it up and you have your security. Everything's built on a nice strong foundation, and there's like always a contingency plan for everything in your life, every relationship, every purchase, every asset. Like there's some sort of protection there. Okay. Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the Messenger of Air. Yeah. Woo! This past full moon in Gemini, the effects are still lingering into this week that we're reading about, and I am seeing communication coming in, movement coming in very, very quickly, with a lot of speed. I'm seeing new ideas as well. Like I said, you're kind of changing your perspective because some sort of teacher or spiritual leader is sort of like giving you a new perspective on life, which is great. And that will lead you to make some life changes for yourself that are more aligned with your higher truth and what you want in life. So, wow, there's a lot of things happening here with speed, a lot of communication coming in. I'm seeing phone calls coming out of the blue, like unexpected, with some shocking news. And this doesn't even have to be bad, guys. This could be good as well. So that's really interesting. We have the Six of Air. Okay, a return to peace. I love seeing this. I feel like things are going to calm down very shortly. And this week actually seems to be about calming down and finding like a nice solid ground, like with all the crazy stuff happening, all of the movement, just finding a nice routine, a nice rhythm, and taking care of business, essentially. With the Messenger of Air and the Six of Air right next to each other, these cards are both showing very quick movement. So there may literally be travel for some of you, or an unexpected opportunity to travel, an unexpected visitor, may be coming through very spontaneously. Some of you may be working towards some sort of move. I'm also seeing like refinancing your mortgage for some of you, or refinancing some sort of loan. So yeah, there's a lot of movement. I feel like things are becoming healthier for sure. Anything unexpected that crumbles at this time is for the greatest good. I do want to say that if there's anything in your life that is just not withstanding the test of time, Spirit's saying, understand that this is for your highest peace, that this falls apart, if there is anything falling apart. And essentially, it's like these winds of life are coming through your life to tear down anything that is not built off of peace and stability. So things may crumble for sure, but what's left is everything that's sturdy and good and for your highest good and integrity this week. So that's really great. And what you're left with is the foundation of peace and being able to build up your own peace, your own stability. And it just feels like messy situations are ending. So that's really good. Like you're finding something out, like you're coming up with a game plan, like you're figuring something out so that way life can return back to normal, it feels like. Sixth and final card out is the Page of Earth in reversed. Okay, so this is like a young energy, something very new or younger than you, or even like a child is coming through here. So some of you may have just started a new side hustle or workout routine, or made some sort of new big purchase I'm seeing here. And what I'm seeing is the question of, is this sustainable in the long term? Or this could even be like a commitment to like a relationship or something. Like you may have taken on some sort of new commitment that you made either with another person, with yourself, like I'm committed to like a workout plan or like a diet or whatever. Or you're committed to like, some sort of new project. So there's something here that's like a new commitment. And having the Page of Earth come out in reverse, I am seeing some questions of, is this sustainable? Will I be able to afford this in the long term? Am I able to give this the time, the energy, the dedication that it needs? There is some questions there. It feels like you or someone else in your life really wanted this sort of like commitment, whatever it is, but it just feels like it's not able to happen in a healthy way because there just may not be enough resources, enough time, enough energy to really do it justice, is what I'm seeing here. So that's something I would be careful of. This feels like a very frugal week in terms of where you're spending your money, in terms of where you're giving your energy. And it feels like, Pisces, that you're being asked to be in a little bit more of like a selfish energy in your life at this time, and just taking care of yourself. focusing on your self-studies, whatever you may be growing in life, and your goals, and just like, you know, either finding a way to free up more time or to make more money. So that way in the future, you can commit to whatever this is that you want to commit to. So that's what I'm seeing here in your reading. I hope that made sense. It was a little confusing to me, but I have like no major Pisces placements. So I guess it's not for me. So thank you for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of your week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. Check out my 2024 tarot and mediumship reading. It is up for a very limited time, and if it books up, you're not getting it. So get it now. It's an hour-long video reading where I dive into the year of 2024 for you. I answer your questions and get some, advice for whatever topics, questions, concerns you have, and I get some messages from your spirit guides as well. So it's a really awesome reading. Go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.